Welcome, all you entertainment holics out there in entertainment land. It's time yet again for another thrilling, exciting installment of, you guessed it, Wicked Entertaining, coming at you live every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Rock Rage Radio and Rock Rage Live. You're watching this on the Rock Rage Live page right now, and you can also watch us live on our YouTube channel, Get Real Global TV. We're also Get Real Global TV on Twitch and TikTok, and you can check out our Linktree page to see all of our social media and website links. You can just type in at Jennifer DeVoe Muse. And then you can also check out our radio station, Get Real Global Radio, KGRL, on Spreaker. We're also syndicated on iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube Music, TuneIn, Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, plus pretty much everywhere else you can watch or listen to podcasts. We're distributed by Sony Music Entertainment, Sony Music Publishing, The Orchard by Sony, and 50/50 Global Music Incorporated. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Jennifer DeVoe Muse. Hello to everyone watching or listening to this broadcast around the world. Normally I would say let's all say hello to the sultry songstress Amy Bowman, but she will be joining us for the second half of this broadcast. This is a special 2-hour broadcast tonight, and next week, we'll have the Mac Daddy of Metal, Shyler Staver, back. He's going to be back finally from his damn honeymoon. He will finally join us once again. So we'll be back with Sultry Songstress. She's going to come on for the second hour of the show. So Amy Bowman will be then. And then this first hour, I guess you're just fucking stuck with me. Oh, well. And hopefully we're going to get some viewers here. We've got our guests on tonight, though. An amazing rock band from Southern California. Carry On is with us tonight. How's it going, guys?
How's it going?
Well,
Good to see you.
good to see you.
Good to see you guys as well. It's been forever since been able to see you guys play in concert. So
I miss you.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I know you guys play some pretty big shows a lot of times at some of the Canyon clubs.
Oh, there you go.
Coming in a little bit. Yeah. I know you guys play open a lot for a lot of the shows at the Canyon clubs. So that's always exciting.
Yeah, we've got one coming up in January.
Ooh.
January 7th, I think it is.
Yeah, who are you guys opening for again?
The Motels, Martha Davis and the Motels.
Ooh, wow, the Motels. I haven't heard that name in a minute. That's awesome. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
And I know you played. I know you guys have opened for some other really big names over the last several years.
Yeah, Boingo former members, War,
Immediate Family.
Foghat. Foghat. That's right, Foghat.
Nice.
You
guys go well with that type of music. You know what I mean?
We mix it up, you know.
Yeah.
I think our genre is diverse enough where we can get in to some different stuff, you know.
Right.
It's not all the same. It's we mix it up pretty well, I think.
Yeah, Ambrosia. That was
That's right. We did Ambrosia
that's
and
right.
Ojai. Yeah.
What would you say your style of music is, I guess, technically? I just said rock, but I mean, that's kind of...
We have a tendency to say too rock, but
it's kind of general. I don't know.
But there are some elements of pop, like a power pop in there, and some elements of progressive in there. So we mix it up quite a bit. Some songs are even more hard rock than and some are a little alternative. So it gets us. It opens a few doors for us. It allows us some wiggle room. Some wiggle room. That's a good word. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
That's what you want. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
That gives you more opportunities for gigs.
That's the idea. Play live. Get it out there. Let people hear it.
Right. Some bands have a hard time, depending on the genre, of course, they have a harder time melding into that world where they could open for different types of, bands.
Yeah, I guess that could be an issue. For us, I think we just don't care. We're going to play it and you're going to like it or you're not going to like it. We're not going to worry about it.
We do really good response most of the time.
Yeah, we've been lucky. We haven't had to worry about it. So far, most of the time, it goes really well,
All right. Well, okay. So can you please tell my viewers and listeners out there, can you introduce yourselves? I guess start with Mark and work your way around, and then just tell them what your name is and what you do in the band.
I'm Mark Prudhoe. I sing Carry On Band and jump around a lot.
He does too. He jumps around a lot.
I'm Pete Sarignana. I play guitar, and I formed this band. Probably do most of the writing, or 3/4 of it.
Nice.
My name is Adam Ponce. I'm the drummer
And engineer.
and engineer. There you go.
Oh, and the engineer. All right. And who's our missing member?
Well, there's a few missing members, actually.
Okay.
There's
I got you.
Ernest Tibbs on bass.
Nice.
Ruben Ress on guitar. And Ray Kobeski.
Yeah.
Guitar and vocals.
Yeah.
There you go.
But the
6
three of us are the long-standing permanent members of the band. So we've been in the band. Yes, we're
How many years now?
Yeah. When did you start the band? Like, can we go talk about the history of the band? That's another good thing. When did you start?
15 years ago.
well, the three of us have been playing together for about 15 years. I think Pete started the band before us, but we didn't start writing together until the three of us were in the band.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a couple years before we were playing, right? And then,
we did a couple years of doing covers.
Yeah, we did a bunch of cover tunes and fundraisers and charity events and things like that in the community. We even got a national recognition from Congress for our contributions
to the community.
to the community. Yeah, so
Oh, wow.
yeah,
We were doing a lot.
we were doing a lot of fundraisers.
A lot of
back then,
Relay for Lives. And
yeah.
That's
Vet-
amazing.
Yeah, we did a lot of benefits for veterans and for cancer survivors and things along that line.
poker runs.
Poker runs,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, political events for not in politics, but like when a congressman or somebody would take credit for some 4th of July thing, we'd play the 4th of July thing,
Or if
for the community.
they opened a couple little lakes here, and
Yeah,
we played their grand opening.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that.
yeah. So we did a lot of community work back in the day, back when we were playing cover tunes. But we stopped doing that because the politicians like to get up in the middle of our set and start talking. So
Yeah.
Or that plane fly by. We have
Stop. In the middle of the
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that politicians would get so involved in some fundraisers. You know what I mean? Like, You're
Well, they-
raising money for good causes.
They actually wanted to leave, so they would stop us in the middle of the set so they could do their speech and leave.
Yeah.
Oh
And-
wow.
We haven't been doing those for quite a while now, but you know, it was fun. It was fun when we did it. You know, it was nice to be able to contribute something back to the community, and you know, see people out there having fun, and you know, make a lot of friends.
So,
You know,
so we decided to scrap all of that and start writing and just play originals.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
talking about
That's
thinking.
great.
yeah,
Yep. We stuck to it. Yeah.
we're still here.
Nice. And so how many albums do you guys have out?
Just the one. We've just got the one. No Time for Warning. Where we've been recording new material, so there's a bunch of there's a bunch of recordings that we started here at the studio.
Okay.
Yeah, COVID hit and it delayed our
Yeah,
putting it out. So
yeah. So that set us back like 3 years.
Oh wow. Dang.
Yeah.
What year did the first album come out? Or the
It just came out. We literally just released
Oh wow.
it October. Yeah, October 25th, I think.
Yeah. We got
So it's still a brand new. But there's the
vinyl.
there's the vinyl.
Very nice.
So you got there too.
Loads of CDs.
Love it.
And the smaller version.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
I like that you have it on vinyl too. That's pretty awesome.
All right.
it sounds so good. So
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
It is. It's always different. It just seems like that, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool to have
Real punchy.
have vinyl. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
You guys have like a company that does all that for you?
Well, we signed a distribution deal with Deco Records, or
Okay.
Deco Entertainment, I guess is what their official title is. And yeah, so they pressed the vinyl for us and manufactured the CDs and distributed nationally. So I guess we made a new in rock playlist on Apple Music when it first came out. So that was kind of cool, you know, to get on an official Apple Music playlist.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you know, we're still promoting. Yeah, we're working with what's it, Chipster PR for our press. Yeah, for our press representation, and that's kind of
That's good.
had a bunch of photos done by Stephanie Cabral, who's a really fantastic photographer. So shout out to Stephanie. Thank you for that. And yeah, you know, and now here we are with you. Only the famous Jennifer DeVoe Muse.
Yes. I try.
It looks pretty good. I was impressed with your opening. I was like, look at her go.
Yeah. It's called what do you call those subtitles that that scroll up your screen?
Oh,
Yeah. Nobody else can see them, just me.
Do it well.
A teleprompter or whatever they call that thing. Yeah.
The
I use
energy
that as an option.
there was
See,
good.
that people think that I actually have that all memorized. No. I have it scroll up the screen.
I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm glad I impressed somebody. Too funny. I do miss our concerts. I miss all our fun times. I especially liked when we did the show at Stages.
Was that
Back
Long
in the day. What was it, Malone's, when we did the show? We did 2019. It was called Malone's then. It was
I remember-
before it had turned to stages.
I remember doing a show with you that was Angelus was on the ticket, and Gwendolyn was singing for them at the time.
Yeah, I love Gwen.
Yeah, she's
Gwen
great.
Casella. She's one of my favorite people.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome.
Yeah, I had Angelus played a show for me. I remember one time, what was it? Was it the one out at the Pacifico Cantina?
That's it. Yeah, that's the one.
Right, Pacifico Cantina. That was a good one.
That's all I remember. Yeah, I think Gwendolyn's got her own band now. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's named after a street that they all grew up on.
Oh, okay. So she's not. I wonder if she's still with Six Gun Sal. Also,
She do background vocals for Six Gun Sal. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen her play. I think it was down in Long Beach. I went to see the Six Gun Sal. I did their red carpet premiere for their album that they had come out that year, like a couple of years ago or something. Like I said, I cover a lot. I did a lot of music events back when I lived out there.
We played a show in Long Beach with Six Gun Sal. Right, it was the first show after the pandemic. Yeah,
oh, nice.
We came back from the pandemic. It was
That was at the theater, right?
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ernest Borgnine, or
it used to be like Ernest Borgnine Theater.
Oh yeah, right. I remember that.
I remember. Really late.
COVID was quite some time. That was a nutty period, I tell ya. For the music industry, especially movie industry and all that stuff. Like a lot of stuff just came to a grinding halt.
Really did.
I was taking classes at Pasadena Media, the TV station. I was doing stuff there. I was doing concerts at, I think, between like 6 and 8 venues.
Wow.
I had started to really, like, our stuff had really started to climb, and we were starting to get quite big in that area, and I was all of a sudden, bam. I was like, oh, this is lovely.
We could use you back here, Jennifer. We could definitely use you back.
Everybody says that too. They're like, you need to come back. We miss you, and the scene is not the same.
No, it's not the same.
Because I don't do pay to play.
Right.
That's one thing I swore that I would never do.
Yeah.
I would never charge musicians for their craft. That other people should be paying you guys, not you guys paying me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All I ever said was, I'll split the ticket with you. So if it's $15 to get in the door, I get $7.50, you get $7.50.
That sounds fair to me.
The more people you bring through the door, the more money you get.
That makes sense.
So I always told people, why wouldn't you be promoting like a mother?
Right.
Like, you should be promoting a lot, getting as many people through that door as humanly possible so that you can make money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then my money covers my costs.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of costs that go into that shit that people don't realize.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. But you know how it is, man. Promotion is it's an art all in itself, and not everybody is all that good at it. And when you've got to make the choice of whether you want to spend your focus on your instrument or spend your focus on promoting, I think most musicians will choose their instrument over promoting.
No, totally understand that. With me, it's like most people that do concerts don't have what I have.
Right.
which is 3 podcasts,
Exactly.
soon to be 4. Most people don't have the avenue that I have. They're not with Sony Music Entertainment. They're
Right.
not like hooked up with all the shit that I do. I broadcast for iHeartRadio. I do a lot. I'm the voice of a whole radio station in northern Maine, for the love of God. You can hear me in Canada. Broadcast on like FM and stuff. You know what I mean? So
So you've got a platform that, which you can use to promote and recruit fans for these up and coming bands that are trying
exactly. I give them not just half the ticket sales, but you're also able to come on my show,
right,
and have your music videos played. Play your music off Spotify. You get to talk about your band. You get to introduce yourselves. You get to show the world what you have to offer.
Right.
And most concert promoters do not have that extra element. I also do artist management.
Right.
So, and I will also get you on other people's podcasts and radio shows.
Are you still managing some of the bands out here?
Yes.
Awesome.
I was managing a band in England. I had a band in Canada. I have a band in Chile. I have a lot of different bands. I had a band from Germany asked me to manage them. I had a band from Poland.
Nice.
I had 2 DJs that had a radio show in Italy that I was managing also.
Uh-huh.
So I've had a lot. At one point, I had 32 artists on my roster. I had an author, an actor, a freak show performer, burlesque dancer, and a shit ton of bands. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I offer more than most concert promoters offer. I offer like a full package.
Which is why we need you back out here.
Yeah, I want to come back so bad, it's ridiculous. We were joking and not joking at the same time. All my co-hosts and all my friends and everybody out there were like, we need to start a GoFundMe page to bring Jenny back. And I said, if we could just raise, if everybody just donated $5, just $5,
there you go.
We'd have enough to move back. All I need is like, if you had like 1,000 people, I'll donate $5.
That's it, right?
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta want it bad enough, you know what I mean?
Are you? I see. I still see Black Sabbath performing a bit. Are you still managing them?
Oh, Black Sabbath? Yeah, I love those guys. Yeah. I'm still friends with them and everything. It's just I'm not out there, so it's harder to. I mean, technically, you can manage a band from anywhere. I mean, I managed a damn band in England and freaking Canada, and I don't live in Canada, and I don't live in England. Right. And I had bands in Italy, and I don't live in Italy. That's what I'm saying. So, like, you can still do it. It's just easier to do it when, like, let's say if I'm managing a bunch of bands in California, like Los Angeles or Southern California, I should be there because then I can come to their concerts, or they can play my concerts, or, you know what I mean? My ultimate goal, what I really, really, really want and hope someday to have, I want to buy the 5-Star Bar.
Where is 5-Star Bar?
It's on South Main Street in downtown Los Angeles. It was a really great venue, the layout of it, and there's a whole back room that most people didn't even know was friggin' there. Huge. The back room is huge. You
really?
Big, huge concerts. Big. Have like friggin' Orgy open, for the love of God. I can have, dude, I'm friends with Orgy. I'm friends with Green Jelly. I could have all kinds of big motherfuckers back there. Open, right. Have a good, decent headliner and have some good bands that open before them. Bam. And then that front room, I don't know if you've ever been to the 5-Star Bar, but the whole front room is friggin' amazing. the whole front room. There's a stage there too. So then you can have like comedians, burlesque dancers, smaller bands, whatever. You know what I mean? You can have a whole like thing, and people are walking through, and they're like, "Holy shit! Look at all this stuff!" And there's a really nice big bar right there. Upstairs, there's like a VIP area.
Nice. Cool. That's
what I'm saying.
5-star bar.
Yeah.
Our whole thing. I really want to take that over, and then we could have our own venue, and it would be ours. I mean, I could still like promote and have concerts at other venues too, but I would like to have our own venue that's ours.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's you know, such thing as getting a licensing deal with the venue. So, you know, instead of having to own the venue, you can just license it and have, you know, have it exclusively for your shows, you know?
Yeah. He went out of business. That was the whole thing. The bar went out of business because of COVID.
Oh man. Bummer.
And he had it for quite a while. He still has one of his other venues, the First Street Billiards or something like that. But I wanted to take over that space that used to be that place because it has like a whole like kitchen area where you could have like you could make food and stuff too. So it's food, it's drink. You got the VIP lounge. You got the stage and all the stuff in the front. Plus, you got a whole big room in the back for another stage and another whole thing. Plus, there's another bar back there. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a place.
It's unlimited.
Yeah.
The options are unlimited. But what do you guys? So where have you guys been playing lately? I know you do a lot of the Canyon clubs. Any other shows you've been doing lately?
We just did House of Blues Anaheim November 1st. We did Viper Room October 12th.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
that's good.
Yeah. So stuff like that, you know.
Just released the album.
Yeah, just released the album. Still doing
that's awesome.
That. Yeah. That's what we've been up to. You know.
Nice. And you said you got a show coming up in January.
Yeah, back at the Canyon with the motels.
That's great.
Last time we were at the Canyon, it was for Boingo. Is that right? Yeah, I think we did Boingo former members last time we were there.
Really?
I think so.
So it wasn't Oingo Boingo. It was just some of the members, and they had formed their own band or something.
Well, yeah, Oingo Boingo. Danny won't play as Boingo anymore. So if all the rest of the members of the band want to get together without Danny, they have to call it Boingo former members.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's just the way it goes. But you know, it's funny because you were talking about how COVID screwed up everything, and it really did. But also, that's when we started playing the Canyon. Was right after COVID. The first gig we got there was with Bozio, Phil Bozio, for Missing. Yeah. So we did the person's gig, and then we just kept hitting it, you know, for a while.
Nice.
After that, we did, you know, the Canyon Agora, the Canyon Santa Clarita. We played Libby out in Ojai. We played the
the Libby Bowl. That's a great one.
Yeah, that place was awesome.
Yeah.
Oxnard performed. That was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the other ones.
That was for Ambrosia.
Yeah.
I liked it when they had the Rose in Pasadena, but that went out of business.
God,
that was a great venue.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's such a shame. It's so big. It was really nice in there.
Yep. COVID killed that one.
Yeah.
Well, Santa Clarita's gone now too. They don't have
really.
Clarita. Yeah, they don't have the Canyon in Santa Clarita anymore either.
Oh my God! How are they like losing them? I mean, that's crazy.
But they have the one in
Montclair.
Montclair, yeah. So yeah, we've played the Canyon Montclair as well.
Okay.
But yeah, so the only two canyons that are left are Canyon Montclair and Canyon Agora Hills. I think.
Wow.
Theater.
They don't have the Saban Theater anymore? Because Saban Theater is one of theirs also.
Correct. They have the Saban, but they don't. But that's called the
Yeah, it's called the Saban. It's not called the Canyon Club, right? And they still have the Libby Bowl?
It's for them. But
Yeah, they're owned by the same people who have the Canyon Club. They're all like part of their.
people.
It's called Where the Music Meets the Soul.
Right.
That's their website, and that was one of theirs. You know what I mean?
Sterling Enterprises. Yeah, he owns. From what I understand, he owns the Canyon Agora, and they own the Canyon Montclair. But all the other venues they lease, they license.
Oh, interesting! I did not know that.
So that's why I was mentioning the idea to you about licensing the 5-star bar, but this sounds like so.
That's okay. We'll just make it our own.
There you go.
Just take over the space. You rent the space. You lease the space, right?
That's
for so much a month, and then you revamp it and make it look how you want it to look.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I would change the color scheme. There's a few things that I would change. Brighten it up some, you know what I mean? Make it look like a real music venue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a few places. Amy, my co-host Amy Bowman, she says the one in what is it? There's a place she was showing me in Long Beach that was up for sale. And I'm like, can you afford that? Because I can't. But I mean, if they're going to lease the space, that might be doable. But not the fucking not buying it. They wanted it a little too much, in my opinion. But if it's the place I think it is, she thought it was the one off of Bar Rescue that had gone out of business down there. I can't remember the name of it, but I don't know if it's the same place or not.
Bar Rescue is the people that killed the Paladinos.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bar Rescue took over Paladinos, and it's gone now.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Was that the one? Was that the one in the valley, right?
Yeah, that's the one on Reseda, just before Oxford.
Yeah, right. I remember that.
Like
I remember that episode too. I remember that exact episode. Yeah. Yeah, the airliner. I did a show at the airliner. In like Lincoln Heights, I want to say. I don't know, something like that. And it was I did a show at the airliner. Now that's gone out of business.
No way.
Oh man.
So did that one in Long Beach, but that was the owner's problem. But anyway, let's play some music by Carry On. Cool. Let's see. So do you want to do this looks like you got maybe some music videos. I don't know. What would you want to play? Because I see you have what is this? I see Carry On. Last Time I Saw You.
Yeah, that's the ballad. 3.5 minutes, I think, is right now is our most popular song. So
okay.
Be up there too. Yeah, one of those. Pick one of those.
You just pick one of those. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So we can play 3.5 minutes. And then we can play some stuff off of Spotify too, because I have the whole album up.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, we're gonna play some music videos, everybody. Carry on. I'm putting you in the waiting area. Woo! We're gonna have some fun. All right, we're gonna play a little music here. We've got 3.5 minutes by Carry On. 1 second.
in the yard, locking me out of the house, so I stole your car. And 2 weeks later, we were laughing about it all, defending each other whenever our friends would call. Last time I saw you, I can't believe the things you said. Last time I saw you, you treated me like I was dead. But I know, girl, I want you back. Yes, I know. Girl, I need you back. Whatever happened to all those pictures that we took? I close my eyes at times to remember how you look. I can't remember what happened in the end. How could it go so wrong that we're not even friends? Last time I saw you, I can't believe the things you said. Last time I saw you, you treated me like I was dead. But I know, girl, I want you back. Yes, I know. Girl, I need you back. The last time that I saw you, you said that we were through. Now everything I do is to recall the way it used to be. Your love surrounding me. Now everything reminds me of the fall. Do you remember laughing and having fun? And then a storm rolled in and locked out the sun. But I know, girl, I want you back. Yes, I know that I need you. The last time that I saw you, you said that we were through. Now everything I do is to recall the way it used to be. Your love surrounding me. Now everything reminds me of the fall. And it hurts so bad. Yeah. Oh, the last time I saw you, you said that we were through.
Hey,
There you are.
we're back.
Man, that was awesome.
Thank you. So we were just talking reminiscing about that video last time, the ballad, and there's a point where the two of them drive off in the convertible Mercedes. Well, the thing about that was that car wasn't running at the time. It didn't run, so it just like down the driveway. We just had it coast down the driveway, and put the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes.
And the brakes are working with the car not on.
So she's like trying to pull up on the emergency brake, you know, to stop.
Oh god.
Yeah. And then the part where she's yelling at him at the front door, they did that scene over and over again, and she would like run inside and slam the door and broke the door jamb because she slammed it. Yeah. Crazy stuff. But that was
People
fun.
don't realize everything that goes into making one music video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a full day's work. Actually, full day.
Yeah.
Video. Yeah.
Some music videos take longer than a day. It depends on your concept.
Yeah.
It depends on your budget.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so many factors in it. You got to pick the perfect location. You've got to set up the scene. You got to like have people involved. Like if you're going to do like the whole acting thing, where you're going to have
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a really good director. Eric Donaldson directed that, and
Okay.
from I'm trying to
1989.
1989 is the name of his company or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, he did a really good job. We were really pleased with it, and it's got a lot of really good response. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's really good. I like the production level was you could tell
Man,
that this guy knows what he's doing.
he does.
Yeah.
And the female lead in that, Natasha Blasik, is a friend of. She's married to a very close friend of mine, Martin Blasik, who's a film composer, and does spots in different movies and music spots. I've worked with him in the past, before Carry On Band, for some stuff that got made its way into film, which is kind of cool. And then the male lead, I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head because that was a long time ago.
I was gonna ask you that.
But Pete and I were just reminiscing that I was like scrolling through like previews, like trying to figure out what movie I wanted to watch one night on Netflix or something like that, and he popped up in the preview, which was kind of cool to see him. So
Nice. You're like, there's the guy who starred in our music video.
yeah.
I love it. That's great. Well, it's Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just don't know who you're going to run into.
it's for sure. Everybody's got multiple irons in the fire,
Yeah, people don't even know that was one of my side gigs. Was like acting and shit. So I did like a lot of the more background stuff. You know what I mean? I never was like a feature, like a lead or none of that crap. Never had any speaking lines. It was always just like background stuff. But hey, you can make a decent living on being a background actor.
Yeah, they pay you and feed you for, it's not so
Dude,
bad.
you can even I was just a seat filler sometimes too. Like get paid to sit in on the Bill Maher show for HBO, or I've been on many game shows, many talk shows.
The senior cameraman for the Bill Maher show is a good friend of ours, Jimmy
Oh
Velarde.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen there's quite a few different cameramen I've seen like on set there. They run a great show.
Yeah, they do. That's kind of
We're gonna bring on. Oh, look at that! The Tragic Radicals.
Oh,
Just in time.
How's it going, guys?
How are you?
It's a party.
I got to remember to wave with my left hand because.
Oh, okay, I got you because the whole it's off camera. I like it being zoomed out more like this. How you guys doing?
Excellent. How are
Good.
you?
Good. I missed you guys. Have mercy. These guys have also played my concerts.
Yes,
What was it? We did that show at the 5-Star Bar, wasn't it? That was a good show.
Yes,
that was
we
a
did
good night.
over there.
Yeah. Yes, you did too. That was a good night. That was a good night.
Man, I'm bummed now
Ooh,
that
look
we
at that.
5-star bar.
Man, I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. We had many epic concerts at that place, didn't we? Oh, that was a lot of fun. I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier was we want to go there and take it over. The spot that used to be it, like just lease that whole space. And I was telling them there's a whole back room that most people didn't even know about.
I didn't know
There's a
that.
whole other venue back there.
Oh,
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Huh.
Oh, look at that. It's the sultry songstress, Amy Bowman.
Hi.
Woo!
Hey.
One of my lovely, lovely co-hosts. I don't know if Shyler would want me calling him lovely. So,
Maybe so, maybe not.
but then we also have our other co-hosts on our other podcasts, like my daughter Samantha Bailey or our friend China Myers. So, we love having co-hosts for different things.
Yeah, I remember your. Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, she's awesome. Dude, Shyler will be back next week.
Yep.
He's got strep throat, apparently.
Ooh.
That's no fun.
Him and the missus. I was like, what have you guys been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. So we've been talking to Carry On, amazing rock band from Southern California, for the last
Nice.
hour, and we've had we've gone down memory lane. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it was fun. We miss you.
Yep.
We do miss you out here. We
That's
want
why I said, Amy, what we were talking about, the GoFundMe.
Yeah, get that GoFundMe
The
going.
GoFundMe. Yes.
Do the GoFundMe to bring Jenny back to Southern California.
Hell yeah.
I'll chip in
'Cause
my.
we need to get these damn concerts going on again.
Right.
He said, "I'll chip in my $5." I said, if just like 5 or so thousand people did anywhere from like $5 to $10, Jenny could come back. Moving expenses. You're gonna bring the cat. The cat costs a lot of money.
You do.
Transport pussy is expensive.
Pussy transport. Anyway, just wrong. Anyway. So guys, introduce yourselves, the Tragic Radicals, so people know more about you.
Us as a band or us personally?
Well, personally first, and then I guess we'll talk about the band.
All right. Fair enough. I'm Tyler. I'm the drummer.
I'm AJ. I'm the guitar player.
What is this with Shylers?
Hey,
How many Shylers do we
Right?
have? Oh, mercy.
right?
See, we got the co-host Shyler, and then we've got Shyler the drummer from the Tragic Radicals. See ya. Look at that.
He's not very shy. He's just Tyler.
He's not very shy. He's not very shy. We were talking to I was talking to Carry On about how they play a lot of the shows at like the Canyon clubs, and how the Canyon clubs are starting to disappear,
Oh,
Oh, no kidding.
which I thought was pretty crazy. Because you remember when we did the show at the Rose, the Rose is gone, and then they said the one in Santa Clarita is gone now too. I was like, what
Oh,
the
no kidding.
f?
Agora Hills is still going on though.
yeah, I think Agora
Yeah.
Hills.
Yeah, they said Agora Hills, and what was the other one? There was one more, Montclair.
Yeah.
Was that
Montclair.
Montclair. Yeah. So we only got 2 left. That's sad.
Yeah.
Wow. Hmm.
We need to start bringing music venues back to Los Angeles,
I know, right?
not them just going out of freaking business.
Yep. Good ones too.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like that Rockefellers. Have you guys played out that way? That's like what, Inland Empire? That's
Yeah.
out.
Like it's near Pomona or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
over that way somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
We haven't done much out in the OC or the
Just a couple,
IE.
couple
Just a
fairs-
couple.
fairs and
I think we should do, Amy, I think we should do that, the fucking golf course.
Oh
There's a
God,
golf
yeah,
course
that
out
place.
there. Yeah, dude, there's a golf course out there. Green Jelly had a music festival there.
Oh, bitchin'.
That dude, that was huge, and they got a giant parking lot, and it's two big, huge rooms, huge rooms, and then there's a
right.
whole lobby, like a really big lobby area too. There's it's like a big space.
cool.
You can do a lot at that place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would be a great place for some music festivals because it's bigger and it's super nice there too.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So there's really a lot of venues that people don't even know are there.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever happened to Pacifico Cantina, Amy? Have we heard anything about that one?
Let's hope that's not around at all anymore.
She's like, no, we don't like that one.
Yeah, that one was harsh.
Not as bad as that one. What was that little crappy one? Remember that little crappy one?
That's not the little crappy one.
That one
Shit.
the really bad one. It was over by what the fuck is that? It's more towards downtown LA, more over over that way. It was not. It
What
was
was
not.
that one?
It was. I want to say
I don't remember
closer
the name of that
to
one.
East LA, but kind of
Yeah.
over there. I don't know. It was not. It was not a great venue. We'll just put it that way. And there was no parking. I was like,
Oh,
where in the hell is the parking?
right. It was like that. Yeah, it truly was. It was terrible.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to have a music venue, you want a music venue with some parking. That's the thing that kind of sucked about the Universal Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
I love the place, but there is no parking.
No parking there at all.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
You're
It's a
you're
great
schlepping
little
You're parking 4 blocks away, and you got to schlep all your shit all the way down the sidewalk there.
venue.
Oh,
That's what I'm
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Parking lot right next door. I don't understand why they don't let you park.
That's what I'm saying. There's that damn parking lot right there next door,
That's
and
the
you
point.
can't even use it.
That's the
I was
point.
like,
Exactly. It was
But this
dumb.
is stupid. Why can't we use this?
It-
What I
it-
want to do is the wonderful Hispanic people do. They commandeer a fucking parking lot and then they sell the spaces for $5 a pop. Okay. That is what you do.
Yep.
You just commandeer a parking lot. You say, this is mine for the next 5-6 hours. And people are going to park there. And they're going to pay $10 and that's it.
They'll do it.
You know what I mean? That's what you do.
That's the kind of entrepreneurial spirit we need in the music business.
This is what I'm saying. I get a lot of my great ideas from Hispanic people. Is really what it comes down to because they're really smart. I'm telling you,
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're
they
genius.
got it down. You just go in there and commandeer a goddamn parking lot, and you charge $10 a pop. You make money off of that, and you see what I'm saying? You're making money all the way around, and then that's money that I can split with the bands. You see what I'm saying? You just commandeer some shit and start making money.
And their cousins
And then the
bringing the
bands
taco
get-
truck for the after party. So
See, that's what I'm saying. And a
it's a
food truck.
win-win for everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Everybody
These were
wins.
all ideas that I wanted to implement, but some places are harder to do that with than others.
Right.
It's a nice
It
diplomatic
depends
way to
on
say
where
that.
you're gonna be, you know what I mean? But if it's a venue that doesn't have food, remember the 5-star had that Hispanic dude out front and he was selling the damn, oh my God, that was great food.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, he was
man.
good.
he amazing food, and he had 2 bars right there. What was it 3? There was like 3 bars right there.
Yeah, the gay bar.
Smell. They got the smell down there. Yeah, right, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And you had the Mexi bar on the corner, and then you had the gay bar, and you had 5-star bar, and then you had the smell. There was like that whole line right through there, just a bunch of bars. That's what I'm saying. And then he can make a ton of money off of all those people because everybody's getting drunk, everybody's getting high. Because if you're in Los Angeles and you're getting drunk, you're getting high. I mean, that's what we did out front all the time, was smoke a lot of weed. 5-star bar was notorious for smoking weed.
Is the smell still there? Because I remember taking my daughter there because it was like over or something like that.
Yeah.
I still see concerts promoted for that fucking venue, so I know it's still there. I got invited to 5 concerts over the last year or so by bands asking me to come to the smell. And I'm like, I thought you had to be a member or some stupid shit. Like there's some rule or something, or you had to be invited. You couldn't just, it was like one of those things where you could just walk up, pay to get in and go in. They're snooty as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have an invitation. Well, you can't come in.
They kind of targeted like the 16 to 18-year-old audience, and they were trying to keep out people that were older. They wanted like a space for 16 to 18-year-olds, right? So
it's stupid.
And then they realize 16 to 18-year-olds don't have any fucking money.
Right.
They have no money. They have no money, number one.
They can't drink.
You make most of your money as a bar of fucking alcohol and food and shit, okay? You make a bunch of money off alcohol and food, and then you have other shit up in there and whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you're making money.
Exactly.
And then I split, and then and then you charge at the door. See, you also charge at the fucking door. More money, ding, ding, ding. And then that money at the door, you can split with the band and give, like, here's some money. Here's some money.
How nice.
You brought a bunch of fucking people. You packed the goddamn venue. Here's a bunch of money. See what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. You're making money all the way around. Money. See? And you should sell merch. You should be doing like bunch of shit. That's what I'm saying. You should all, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
A lot of these venues they're not maximizing their profits.
Or they are maximizing their profits by not paying the bands.
There's that.
Yeah, but see, that's not going to maximize profits, to be honest with you, because the bands are going to be more wanting to play your venue if they know, number one, it's like a safe space. Like, it's not going to like, it's not one of those places where I've seen there's bars where like, it's violent. It's like, it gets crazy. Like people are nutty, you know what I mean? But that, you don't want that type of an atmosphere.
No.
So you want to build a place that's a safe space, number one. Number two, the bands can make some damn money, because the bands are the reason you sold the food. They're the reason you sold the goddamn alcohol. They're the reason you sold the merch. They're the reason for everything.
Yep.
So if you don't understand that as the essence of a business person, then you're fucking stupid, and I have no time for you. So that's the type of venue that I would run, is money, and give money to bands. See, money there.
That's what's up. We just came back from Europe, and I mean, we played 2 shows in Germany, and we were fed, drank, slept, like all the things. Like, we didn't pay for shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the way it should be. It should be like that here in America also.
Agreed.
You can get a little bit of that outside of LA.
Yes.
You can.
LA
You gotta
is
go to Vegas.
You gotta go to Vegas.
San
You gotta go
Diego.
to San Diego. You gotta go to Phoenix. You gotta go.
We
You
should
gotta
have that in
travel.
Los Angeles, though. It shouldn't just be in
LA
other fucking
still
cities.
Agreed.
It should be in Los Angeles. Oh, okay.
Agreed.
I think Jenny needs to come back and bring that back. That's what we need to do.
Bring
I need
Jenny
to come
back.
back. I need to bring this shit back, and that's what happens. We need a venue that serves food, serves alcohol.
Mhm.
You guys can have. I have a whole space where you guys can like sell your merch. You know what I mean? Like set it all up.
I
You
think
guys,
there's a
you know, we
song in
need
there
this.
somewhere. I think there's a song in there somewhere. Come back, Jenny.
I thought it was 8576309. I don't
Well,
fucking
that's your song, honey.
know. I said, how the fuck did you get my phone number?
It's my wife's phone number.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh yeah, right, yeah. So I was speaking of that, dude. When I had my wedding to the Muse, I had the matron of honor and her husband, right? And then the people behind that though were my lesbians. See?
You're
See,
blessed.
see, my lesbians, because they're black lesbians. Get it? They're lesbians. That my best friend. Okay, Silent Giggles. I don't know if you ever met her, Tashina Saunders, aka Silent Giggles. She used to always sit in the corner at our radio show at LA Talk Radio. She'd just sit in the corner and just be on her phone and just giggling at all the crazy shit that I would say. And she'd just be in the corner going, you know, and so we, you know, my buddy Dave Navarro named her fucking Silent Giggles. So anyway, so it was her and my other friend D. So they walked down the aisle with us. They were all dressed in their best lesbian fare.
Love
It was
it.
wonderful. I know. Only Jenny would have lesbians in her wedding party. Yeah. Sorry. No.
Jenny.
Well, when you said lesbian, I thought you were like saying, you know, trying to imply that it was like a lesbian blessing, you know, a lesbian.
It was. It was. It was a lesbian blessing.
That's what you said.
It's a lesbian blessing.
The lesbian blessing. I can only dream of acquiring the lesbian blessing someday.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I've been blessed
That's
by many. I've been blessed by many lesbians. I think I've dated a couple. As before the Muse. Before the Muse.
oh,
Before. The days before the Muse.
So I want to hear about this tour that you guys just came off of. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
crazy. You went to Europe.
You went to Europe.
We did. We went to Europe. We played 2 shows in Germany. We played a show in Cologne, and we played a show in another small village called Dillingen.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, that's what we said too. Where the hell is that? We
didn't know where the fuck that place
we talked to a bunch of people in Cologne. We said, "Hey, we're playing in Dillingen tomorrow," and they were like, "Where the hell is that?" We don't know.
A lot of people don't even know where Cologne would be. So
We're just riding the train, dog. We hope we get off on the right stop. I don't know where the hell it is.
Next stop, Dillingham. Yeah, no, it was awesome. Our record label, Savage Magic Records, a lot of their bands are based out of Cologne, so
cool.
we got invited over. We played with our friend Glenn Clark, who is in 2 bands. He's usually in Black Sheriff is his record label band, but he's also in another band called Unicorn that we played with in Cologne, female fronted. That was so much fun. We got all the drinks and drugs you want. It was amazing.
Oh hell yeah!
It was great. Like we had a really good time in Cologne. We weren't there very long, but it was wonderful. Such a clean city. We can't wait to go back.
Nice.
Yeah, and we played in Dillingen, which was like a tiny little village in the middle of nowhere.
Yep. It's such a small town, and it's one of those places where everything closes at like 9 p.m.
Well, they close at 3 p.m.
Right.
So it's like Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a very interesting place, and we played it like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and everything was closed before we started, and everything was still closed when we finished. And there was one bar open, and I think they were only open because it was Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
So they were still open, and they were serving food. So we got done where we were at, and the bar we played at was literally the ground floor of the hotel that paid. They paid us, and they let us sleep there for free.
Yeah, that was cool.
Wow.
So
Nice.
we had rooms upstairs from the bar we played at.
For all of us, like
for all of us.
the whole party that was with us.
Yeah, right. Not just the band,
Wow.
but like we had friends and family with us, and they paid for it all.
Yeah, it was rad.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
The only
That's
and
really
the
good.
only other bar in town open was a half a block away, and
And people from the show spilled over there and bought us food.
bought us food and drinks.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Nice.
Including the band that played with us. There was a local band that played with us on the show. They're called Violet Dawn. Those guys were rad as hell, and they
Wow.
played the show with us. They let us use their gear, and then they took us out afterwards. Like it was
Damn.
so much fun.
That's cool.
I think we need to go to other countries, Amy.
I'm up with you.
Let's
That's the move.
go. Let's go.
Okay.
LA is great. LA is great. Other places are fucking great too.
Yep.
We
Well,
had
that's what I'm
so
saying.
much
Los Angeles isn't the only fucking place that has
It's
a
not.
music scene or that you go play music. There's everywhere. You go to Seattle, they got a music scene. You go to Oregon, so, different cities like Portland, Oregon, or whatever, they got a music scene. You go to
Minneapolis.
Houston, they got a music scene. You go to Chicago, every city's got a damn music
Look.
scene.
I've got family in Billings, Montana. They got a music scene there too.
That's great.
That's so crazy. Billings, Montana.
Billings,
I can only
Montana.
imagine.
They got a music scene in fucking Billings, Montana, man. Like
I
there's
can only
music
imagine the
everywhere.
type of music, though.
That's
I'm
crazy.
thinking hoedowns. I'm thinking country
They
music.
got rock bands out there. They got rock
Wow.
bands out there, and they're not half shabby either. They got
Nice.
good music out there.
Damn. Well, we need to go to Billings, Montana, goddamn it.
Billy, sounds cheap.
I think we're all going to Billings.
They got a music
Do
scene.
this. What do you think, Carry On? You guys will go to Billings, Montana?
They got some good venues out there too. A couple of them.
Damn.
Wow.
Here, come on, let's
Let's
tour.
go.
Let's tour Billings.
Yeah.
Many years ago, I remember playing a place in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It was a brewery in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Oh,
And
wow.
at that particular time, they would have like an hour where you could get a pint for it was like a penny a pint. So you
Oh,
could
wow.
actually,
That
you
sounds
could
about
have
right.
a whole bar around for $1.
Nice. That would be
Love it.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cheyenne's a cool town, dude.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I dug it out there. It was fun.
I only went there once or twice, but I had a good time in Cheyenne every time. It's a
Yeah,
cool
That's cool.
it was cool.
I think I'm missing out being here in Maine. Need to travel more. Let's take it on the road. Let's do a road show, Amy. We'll do a road
Okay.
show. We'll go and we'll just do concerts all across the United States, and we'll just
What the heck? Why not?
concert coverage.
Take 2 weeks.
Apparently, you just need to go to the big square states in the middle north. That's where all the action's at.
The square states.
Square States.
Where they
Oh, that's
long
cool.
for entertainment and appreciate it.
Right.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just it.
That's right. When the population of your state is less than the city of Los Angeles, you got to take the entertainment where you can get it.
That's right.
Right. Our
Right.
state is really large land wise. Maine's a big state as far as land goes, but There's only like 1.3 million fucking people in the entire damn state because everything's so spread out.
Right.
The cities are very spread out. JJ was like, there's like many miles in between exits. Like in some areas, and we go to like, let's say we go to Bangor. Bangor is like, I don't know. It's starting to get towards the northern part of the state. So like, but that's where they have a giant like music venues. They have like a really big waterfront fucking music venue.
Okay.
We just we've seen a lot of bands there. We just saw we saw Judas Priest. Well, that was at the Cross Insurance Center, and then that's a good venue too. And then we saw oh god damn it, Godsmack in July. That was a good show.
All right.
And it pays to have connections. Okay, I have two friends that are hosts for radio shows in northern Maine. So shout out to Greg Coster from WHOU in Holton, Maine. And shout out to my buddy Jason Hill from WXME in Monticello, Maine, where I'm the voice of that radio station. The Mix. I can be heard in goddamn Canada. And then you got so those guys give me free tickets to concerts.
Sweet.
That's bad.
I'm taking my sister to Creed next Saturday on the 30th to see Creed, Three Doors Down, and Mammoth WVH. And again, didn't pay for the tickets. See, it pays to have connections. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
the only concert I paid for this year was to see Green Jelly in Portland, Maine, and Green Jelly, but the tickets weren't that much. It was very reasonable.
That's cool.
Yeah. So depends on the show. When you go to see a concert, the venue kind of determines somewhat of what kind of a cost there's going to be for that concert. But every act is different. Beyonce is going to pay, you're going to pay one thing for Beyonce. You're going to pay another thing to go see, like, say, Green Day. Every band is, every artist is completely different.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
The cool thing about me, with it being it's spread out like that, and you've got one good, like venue there, you can probably get to that venue from anywhere else in the state in about an hour, right?
Let's see. It takes about an hour and a half from where we live to get to that area. So you got the music venues in Maine would be Bangor, Augusta, and Portland. Those are your primary three cities. So like my sister is gonna drive down from Holton, where we're from on the Canadian border. And she's going to drive down, and it takes almost 2 hours.
Right.
One way for her to go. And then it takes me about an hour and a half to go north to get there.
Right.
So, it depends on where you're coming from. And then New Hampshire has an amazing music venue down there, too. I've seen, Blake Shelton and Craig Morgan. The only country concert I've ever been to.
Really?
I'm typically a rock person, metal, different genres of rock or metal. Those are usually my things. Or punk rock. And I'm very into different things like that. But if you're talking, I did go through a country phase. I don't judge me.
It happens to the best of us.
It does.
My country. I went through my country era. Everything is an era now. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Kids these days, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
How far away are you from Boston?
2.5 hours.
Oh, really? That's not bad. Yeah,
we drove down to see Orgy play. Our buddies from Orgy. Shout out to Orgy. What's up, guys? Love you guys. So yeah, we drove down. There's very few people I would fucking drive 2.5 hours to go see. So that's how much I love these guys and how much they're like family to me, because I've known these motherfuckers for like, oh God, almost 12 years now. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, we're even friends with Jay Gordon's dad. So we love, shout out to Lou Gordon. We love you, guy. So we don't, there's not very many people we would drive 2.5 hours one way to go see. And that would be, friends of ours. So if we love you like that, we'll make the trip. We'll drive for you.
Jennifer, you know how it is in LA. You can, if you're driving during rush hour, it takes you 2.5 hours to get anywhere.
Yes, very true.
If I leave LA in rush hour traffic, I drive 2.5 hours. I've gone to LA.
Exactly.
I haven't gone anywhere.
I've gone from one side of LA to
I've
the
gone,
other side
I've
of
gone
LA.
12.5 miles. I haven't even left the city yet in 2.5 hours at the worst
That's one
time.
of the only things I don't miss is the traffic. I laugh at the people here when they say that there's traffic. I'm like, oh my God, the traffic was horrible today. I went,
Right.
are we talking about the same fucking thing? This, you call this traffic? What? My husband was laughing. My husband was laughing about that shit. He was like, traffic? What the fuck are you talking about?
That's fucked up.
An hour and a half, we went, we went a lot of miles in an hour and a half. An hour and a half in LA. You're lucky if you went, 20 miles, if you're lucky. If you're lucky. What?
Yep.
Just come in and tell them your damn self. Oh, I'm smoking. Well, you can fucking smoke on screen. Anyway, what? I'm sorry.
Hey, Jay. Come talk to me.
It's not like you haven't smoked marijuana on fucking screen before. What the hell you mean? I'm sorry.
True. There you go.
Well, see, you guys are in Cali, we're in Maine, and they're both legal states. So.
Oh shit! I'm not advertising.
What? Oh! Because he has a Spectrum mobile shirt on. His day job. Say hi.
What's up?
It's the Muse.
Hey, look, I don't touch the brakes. I go 20 miles one way to work, 20 miles back, and I do not touch my brakes on the highway. Ever.
You definitely don't live in LA.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But I would gladly move back to LA in a heartbeat and deal with the traffic because we miss it that much.
And the weather is
oh my God, I miss the weather. It's fucking cold here.
You get all 4 seasons up in Maine, I'm sure.
It's evil.
The summer and the fall is all right. You know what I mean? But nah. Here.
But the winter and the construction season are the ones that get you.
Right.
The winter is just horrible because it brings everything to a grinding halt.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so just gone.
Like they have to start.
You can't even back out of my driveway without hitting the brakes.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going up the street, I might hit a light or something, but dude, your brakes last forever here because you don't use them.
You do have to be careful of things like road salt, though, like eating your car.
Yeah, they eat your car.
Eating the underneath of your car.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Well, so you don't hit the brakes because you just Fred Flintstone that shit. Put your feet down out the road.
Yeah, because now the road salt is eating out your bottom of your car, and now you can just stop with your.
When we got that car we had, that leak, that Mercury, all the tie rods and all that was brand new, the A-arms, all that. But the second winter, man, they were gone. They were no good.
Wow.
It'll beat your car to death here,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
No.
Keep your nice stuff in the garage until April.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I do not I don't like the winter. I hate the cold. And I got spoiled by California.
Oh yeah.
Good weather.
Being out there for 10 years, you know what I mean? Like I got spoiled.
Yeah.
And I did not want to fucking leave that place, is all I can say.
Right.
Yeah, we do have good weather here.
Yep.
This time I'll bring back my other daughter. I think you met one of my daughters, Mark. I think you may have met Nisha. I don't think you've met my other daughter, Samantha, my youngest.
Well, I think Samantha's the one I remember.
Oh, I think so, maybe. Oh, yes, when we were on the air and stuff, yeah. And my son used to live out there. He used to run the door for me at a bunch of my shows.
Yeah, I probably remember that.
Yeah, that's a while ago. But yeah, so the Tragic Radicals. So when did you guys start your band? Like, how long you guys been together?
The Tragic Radicals, as a band, have existed since January 2016.
Oh wow.
I was the final member of the band to join, and so we were official in 2016.
And you were a bass player.
And I started in the band as a bass player.
Okay.
I hold the record. I'm simultaneously the only bass player and the longest sitting drummer in this band.
Oh wow.
But to make a long story short, we became a two-piece in the middle of 2019.
Yes. This is right after we were playing shows with you, Jenny. I think the last show we did with you was at the Rainbow. Tyler had just come back from Montana.
I just moved back from Montana.
And was playing both at that show.
Yes, I remember that.
Yep.
And it was right after that drummer quit. And we had some big shows coming up, and we're like, well, what are we going to do? And so we did instrumental guitar and drums, and
it's been the best thing that's ever happened.
It really has. It really has.
No kidding. That's cool as hell.
Yeah, it is. Where can I see you guys?
We have a YouTube channel. We don't have any shows booked right now, but
we do.
Well, we do. Yeah, you're right. We do.
We have a show. Our record label's throwing a show in February, February 22nd, at the world famous Doll Hut in Anaheim, California.
Nice.
Then.
Yeah.
Here in a minute.
Being mellow for the rest of the year. Tyler just had a baby.
My wife just had a baby.
Well, congratulations, you guys.
I didn't do anything.
Really?
I did my work early, and
How nice. So nice.
but yeah, we just had our second son.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Super swimmers.
Woo! All right.
Sorry, Natalie.
Yeah, sorry.
So yeah, we're taking it easy the rest of the year, but we just put out our record in September, the Year of the Radical, on full length vinyl, 13 songs. We recorded with Toshi Kasai, who has done, he's done a lot of records, Foo Fighters records,
Melvins,
all the Melvin stuff. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, we're really proud of the record. It was, a long time coming. So that was really cool. But yeah, we're just kind of laying low, writing songs when we get together each week, and just kind of easing back into it. But yeah, we're playing 22nd of February at the Doll Hut for sure. Savage Magic Records show, the owner's 50th birthday party show. So it's gonna be fun. Shout out to Carrie.
Yeah.
Now, where are you guys located at?
We're in,
or are you out in LA area?
We're based out of Fullerton,
Orange County.
Fullerton, Orange County. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Yeah. I might see if I can come out to that Doll Hut show. That'd be fun. Be fun to see you guys.
Hell yeah. When are you guys playing next?
We're playing January 17th in Agora at the Canyon in Agora.
Canyon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
You said February 22nd. Was that right?
Yes.
22nd. Okay.
Friday night, Saturday night.
Yeah, it's the Friday or Saturday. I think it's a Saturday.
Remember that?
Nice. See, there you go, Jenny, bringing bands together.
Yeah. We love you.
Yes.
I'm writing it down.
Speaking of that, carry on. Where can everybody find your music? Where can they find you?
You can find us
Social
on
media, stuff
YouTube,
like that.
Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming platforms, and it's out there everywhere. The typical spots. The typical
Same
spots.
thing with Facebook and Instagram. They're Carry On Band.
Same thing. Facebook and Instagram. The only thing is to put a hyphen between carry and on. So carry-on band.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And then it's easy to find us.
No, that's an important distinction on social media. You never know what you're going to find if you're not typing it in right. So thank you for that.
If you typed in Carry On, and you're going to get that song by Kansas.
Exactly.
On My Wayward Son. I swear to
I
God.
was trying to avoid that.
Go Carry On. Oh my God. There you go. See?
We do run into that a bit.
Basically, the theme song to Supernatural. It's my favorite fucking television show in the whole world. I mean, but anyway, so too funny. So what have you guys been up to? Besides just that, I know you got your album out now. You've got your show coming up in February. You got the baby. What do you? And you guys got back from tour, which is pretty awesome.
We did.
Yeah,
and that's a big tour too. You're overseas,
yeah, that's huge.
That is big.
Yeah, we got lucky with that, with signing with Savage Magic, because like AJ mentioned before, they've got bands that are based out of Cologne. So that's kind of where it started. We almost accidentally got invited to play a Savage Magic show as a non-label band.
We did accidentally get played, asked.
And so we played a Savage Magic show before we were on the label, and it was
an exclusive label only bands show, and they had a band drop last minute, and I've been friends with the label owner, but he really didn't. I don't think he liked our band at all.
No.
But last minute he's like, "Hey, can you pull it together and play?" And we're like, well, I said yes. I'm like, I'm not even giving Tyler a choice. I'm like, this is our.
Yeah, she texted me.
I said, we're playing.
She texted me and said, "Hey, we're playing this show at this place at this date." And I said, "All right."
Well, we had a record deal. So.
And we played the show, and we had a record deal by the end of the night.
Nice.
Hey,
damn.
It was kismet. It was very, very lucky.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what I'm saying.
So we accidentally got asked to play that show. We had a record deal by the end of the night, and we did the record with the person that we wanted to do it with.
Yeah,
we went with Toshi, and he, like we mentioned that before, he's done a lot of real big bands. He's done a lot with the Melvins. Just to name drop one band. He's done a lot with the Melvins. He's done almost all their records.
Yeah.
And he's right here in LA. So we recorded our album with him.
Great guy.
And he was
easy.
Very, very great to work with. We had an excellent time just working with him, and the experience was second to none. It it was excellent.
We recorded 13 songs in 3 days.
3 days.
Wow.
Wow.
Great.
So
Everything done in 3 days.
So yeah, we got lucky with the album, we got lucky with the label, and they had the connections for us in Germany.
Yeah, that was right.
And so she mentioned Glenn Clark and Black Sheriff. We played another show with them, it was the same show. It was the same show we played. They had come over from Germany and they played the show, and we like met them beforehand and the whole deal. Like, and so they liked us as well. And so they said, hey, anytime you want to come over to Europe, let us know. We'll get you a gig. And that's what happened.
And they will be playing at the February show.
Yeah, exactly. They will be here in February from Germany to play the show at the Dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that an open to the public show? Like
Yes,
everybody can come?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, even if not, you know me, Amy.
Just
Yeah.
I'll get us
show
in.
up. We'll get you.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is name drop Rock Rage Radio. I say Rock Rage Radio. I say Sony Music Entertainment. They're like, yes, we'll add you to the list. Not a problem. See, I don't really worry about it. I just say I have my people coming out there. Amy has an official press pass. I made her.
Yep.
I made Shyler an official press pass.
Nice.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. My whole team has press passes. I don't fuck around.
I dig it. So, I mean, really our next goal, I mean, we're shooting to do festivals this year. We haven't really done the festival circuit at all. So that's kind of a goal. And also we're really trying to get our music into movies. I mean, we're instrumental. So
Ooh, nice.
The new record is prime for it. So
Ooh,
How are you approaching the festival circuit through your label, or is it something you're trying to take on your own?
we're taking it on by ourselves, essentially. I mean, our label they don't really book a lot of shows typically.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I mean, we're
I
kind
got
of
you.
doing it on our own, which, I mean, we do most of the stuff on our own anyway.
Yeah, we did.
But
Okay.
yeah, that's kind of where we're headed. We got lots of songs to write. We have I keep looking this way because we have a whiteboard full of
We got a board full of
song
songs.
titles that don't have songs yet.
With no songs.
And we're instrumental, so it's even funnier. You're like, oh, okay, cool. What's the song called? I don't know.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's about all that we got going on. That's it.
It's funny that you say that you got to work, with the person that, you wanted to work with to produce your CD. We had a very similar experience because Adam is, his idol has always been Simon Phillips as a drummer.
Okay.
And Simon produced our album, and now Adam is Simon's tech.
Hey, work for
and work for him.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
That's
awesome.
when things come together like that, I mean, what more can you ask for?
It's meant to be. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Especially in this business.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It works like that. Like you know somebody, then you all kind of get together, and then you just click, and next thing you know, you're somebody's drum tech. So,
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome.
Sometimes I sit down and I think about all the different worlds that I know, because I'm mixed into so many different worlds within the music industry.
Right.
Like the different genres of music that I deal with, but I also deal with actors, and I have like burlesque performers and freak show performers, and then like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I even remember Amy, the Viking comedian.
yes, I do.
I even represented a very large man who had like red hair. Super nice dude, super nice guy. But he was the Viking comedian.
Totally cool.
He literally dressed like a Viking. It's badass. That's all I can say.
I love it.
He'd come in with a bag full of swords and like
Oh boy.
just crazy stuff. They'd be like, "Where did that dildo come from?" I mean, it was crazy. He was a nutty guy.
The goddess of love. Freya put it there.
Exactly. Too much fun. That's all I can say. Never a dull moment.
Nope.
Let's see. Darby Holloway said, "Come to the Doll Hut in SoCal."
That's our friend Darby. Shout out to Darby. What's up, girl?
Gabby.
And our buddy Scott Hoffman says, "You look nice, Amy." I already know it's Amy. All right.
Now be careful with that.
That's so lovely, Amy. Oh my goodness. She always looks gorge. That's what I'm saying. Gorgeous. That's my Amy. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so Amy was where the hell were you, dude? That was fucking awesome. She had these pictures, dude. It was fucking phenomenal. She was wearing like these angel wings, and she was like literally these two hot motherfuckers picked her up by under her arms, and she was all like flying and shit with the wings. It was badass. It was awesome. There were two really hot, beefy guys who were scantily clad, mind you. What were they wearing? Was it jeans?
It was me. Yeah.
Oh, it's not embarrassing, dude. Own that shit. That's badass.
I wasn't embarrassed at all. I didn't
be embarrassed.
Kind
Own
of
that shit, motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Own it.
I went to Vegas this week, and that was on Fremont Street. So,
yes. Fremont's the best, dude. Where all the fun shit happens
in Vegas is at Fremont Street.
That's what I'm saying. You got the great fucking shows down there. They got the free fucking concerts through in the summer months, which is so awesome. Fun. So many great shows. You just go down there. It's a blast. People are always like, "Oh, it's the Strip. You got to be on the Strip." No, fuck that. Downtown is better. The Golden Nugget, dude. The Golden Nugget is a great fucking place to stay. That's all I'm saying. Go down there. I need to work for the casino industry again. That's all I know. I never paid for shit. I never paid for anything. I got all my food and shows. I got everything comped. My room's comped. Everything was comped. I love it. Man, wow. I miss those days. I do miss those days. That's all I'm saying.
He was just in Vegas last week, right?
Damn right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you guys played up there?
Did you play?
No. I would like to go play Count Vamps, though.
Oh, God, me too.
What? Yes, Count Vamp looks like a great venue. I was trying to get bands booked there for a show, like, to be honest with you. That was one of the venues that I really wanted. And there was one other one that's big there. I'm trying to remember the name of it. There's like two of them. It's Count Vamped, and there's another one. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
I know I played the dive bar there once.
The dive bar. That's it. The dive bar. Yeah, the dive bar and Count Vamps. But Count Vamps looked better, to be honest with you. But I don't know.
It is. It was a great little fun place to play, though.
I was in talks with, there was a chick, there's a woman that was booking and stuff at the dive bar. I was talking to her, but nothing ever ended up happening with it. I don't know. So, but you know, what is it?
Is it Double Down or something like that too?
Oh yeah. I heard that. I saw some bands online that were talking about playing that venue.
That's where we play when we go to Vegas, and I think they're great. We get paid. We get drink tickets. Like
really?
Yeah.
See, there you go, Vegas. See,
do your own thing. It's great.
See,
LA needs to be on that level. LA needs to be more on that level.
Agreed.
Where bands are getting paid.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like, look, I think about it this way. The Whiskey A Go-Go, like, if you get all these bands to come in, like, you get, like, all your fans, like, right? I booked 9 bands for the night. Those 9 bands all bring people in who buy food from me, who buy alcohol from me, who whatever, right? So now I have money because these people came through the door. I charge a door charge, right? I charge a door charge. Now I can give money to the bands. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
You heard it here.
As long as you have enough money to cover all your expenses, like paying your employees, your lights, your whatever, your electricity, your this, your that, whatever fucking costs come with running insurance, right? All your costs that come with running a music venue, you got to buy the stuff that makes the food. You got to buy the alcohol. You got to buy. There's things that are going to be expenses, right? But every drink, okay, it only costs technically, let's say, $2 to make that fucking drink, but you charge $10 for it. See what I'm saying? You got the markup, so you got that. Is a buffer point. It's like, you know what I mean? You got like, since everything built into these things. So you're building all that price. You're still making money. You're making money off every damn thing. And then if you have a merch booth where you're selling your own merch, like your own t-shirts for the venue, like Whiskey A Go-Go t-shirts, Whiskey A Go-Go fucking hoodies and hats and whatever else, right? People are going to buy that shit because it's the world famous Whiskey A Go-Go, whatever, You're branding, marketing, money. That's what I'm saying. You're making money the whole way around. Now I have money to pay the bands.
Everybody's paying to play there.
But this
is bands are paying to play there. It's crazy.
The wrong way to run
because of the name. Because of the name, that's it.
Tickets and stuff in LA, they don't even give you lube.
No. And they make you get their back line, and it's a shit show. And guess what? They would have bought that. They would have bought all that booze. They would have paid for all that food, anyways.
Anyway, that's right.
Yeah.
So it's really foolish that, like, I mean, I've played there a handful of times. I have never paid to play there because I refuse to do that. But yeah, it's really a shame. I see some of my friends and other bands that are like, oh, we get to open for this band and it's going to be this much. And I'm like, you're out of your mind. $900 to open.
Yeah. No.
And
that's what I'm saying. You get your fans to go, right? This is how it should be ran. You guys get your fans to go to the venue to see you, right? They commit to come see you. Now they pay at the door X amount of money.
Yep.
Each band has people come see them, right? And hopefully, and you tell your fans, hey, come early so you can see all these other great fucking bands. Yep. Especially the headliners. You're like, hey, come down, it's gonna be some really freaking awesome bands down here. Come on down. You pay $25 at the door or $20 at the door or whatever. You get to see 8 bands. That's 8 bands for $20. That's cheap as fuck. Okay. Yep. Now you have money, you can pay the bands.
Yep.
Because if you have 8 bands and each band,
for the bands to make money, there has to be some kind of vehicle,
Yeah.
Because the last couple of shows that we played, we had to guarantee a certain amount of tickets, and frankly, I get that. I mean, I understand that everybody's taking a risk, everybody's putting money out to make this thing happen. So I understand that, but at the same time, after I've made that commitment, everything I got over that was mine to keep, was ours to keep. So
that's good.
That's a different situation. But kind of deal where you've got to, like pay to play, just pay the price, to get in the door, put your stuff up on the stage. I don't understand how the band benefits from that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So like it just needs to be structured differently. So Amy, that's why we said, remember, we want to open our own fucking music venue.
Right.
Me, Amy, and Shyler want to do our own thing. We want to have our own music venue. And that's what our ultimate goal is. You know what I mean? Have a place where people can play.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, to come and feel free and play and not be worried, and people just show up, and they're gonna show up anyway. And
that's what I'm saying. If you put the word out and we pack that damn place, you're gonna make money.
Everybody benefits.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody benefits. We make money, you make money, everybody's happy. And then you're gonna spread the word and tell other bands. They're like, this is a damn good venue to play at. You guys need to play here too. You're going to make some money. Your people will come down there and you're going to have a great time. They have great food. They have great alcohol. Come on down. You know what I mean?
Right. You know.
And that's what you get by building community within the, the between the bands and the musicians and venues, because a lot of times, the bands and the venues are competing with each other. Nobody's making any money, like I think venues should be promoting other venues instead of competing with each other. The band should be promoting these other bands instead of competing with each other. And that way, like I like to say, like a rising tide lifts all boats. But when everybody's fighting for that one little peanut, it's like that.
Right.
It's just not worth it.
Why can't we all have peanuts?
That's
Why
right.
can't everybody, get a piece?
Everybody should.
Everybody should get a piece.
Exactly.
But we're all working together as a community to uplift each other and not just like, I hate that stabbing in the back bullshit. Why? What is the point of that? It's not going to get you anywhere in life.
It really doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. You all work together. That's what I'm saying. And the venues, it should just be, they should be promoting their shows more. A lot of these venues don't promote for shit. What do you mean? You have a music venue and you're not out there telling everybody and their goddamn brother.
This is what I'm doing this week. What the fuck? Why not?
This is who we're doing. I would have goddamn television commercials on the fucking air. I'd be like, these are the bands, bam, bam, bam. I'd have it on billboards. You can pay to advertise on billboards through fucking apps. There's goddamn websites now. I can go right on there, advertise in Times Square for the love of Christ if I wanted to. You buy goddamn space. You say, like, let's say I have Tragic Radicals and Carry On Band are traveling and they're doing a show for me in New York City. I could goddamn be advertising all over billboards all over New York City to promote that you guys are playing at what venue. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But you got to know how to see this. This is where I'm telling you, I do a lot of research. And I know how to market and stuff because I'm constantly scouring the internet for new apps and websites and ways to do things. That's how I found Streamlabs, what we're streaming on right now, which goes out to like 30 fucking sites at once.
Yeah, that's great.
We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Instagram, we're on everywhere. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you're broadcasting out to all these different things at the same time, we're on LinkedIn right now. I'm broadcasting to everything.
That's great.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to know how to do this shit.
There you go.
Okay, so we've got Tragic Radicals. Let's play some music so everybody can hear. Do you guys have any music videos at all? Or I know you just had the album come out, so probably haven't.
We did a video, Motorloaf. I think I sent you the link on YouTube.
Oh yeah, right, exactly. You did. Here, let's go put that up. We're gonna play so everybody can see that. Let's see. So there we go. They like to make sure we subscribe to everybody's channels.
Yes, that's important.
Because that is what we do.
Yep, I was just looking up Tragic Radicals a few seconds ago.
That's what I'm saying. So if we all support one another, Motor Loaf. That's a great song. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, what is the? I know we have the Tragic Radicals, the Year of the Radical, right?
Yes.
And we've got some different. Let's see. I know we've got. What songs do we have out right now? I have Motor Loaf. That's funny.
Motor Loaf is the music video.
Right. And what's the new one you just sent me? I want to make sure I have the right page up here. Let's see. I have your. I'm looking at your stuff on YouTube. What is
on Instagram? I'll find you on Facebook too.
Exactly. That's what I tell people all the time. Make sure that we're always sharing everybody's music and subscribing to their channels on YouTube, following them on Spotify, and even adding them to your playlists and stuff. Or
put us on the playlist.
That's a good
My
thing to
phone's
do.
dying, so we're in like emergency get the charge mode.
Oh damn. What's the name? Damn it. How am I saying? Pull up my inbox. Had it earlier, and then now I can't like find shit. Oh, that's all. Here we go. So we're going to play most recent music video. So we've got Fever and Motor Loaf.
Motor Loaf is the most recent off the new album.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right, well, we're gonna play that one then.
That's pretty hilarious. Prepare.
Just the name, you're like,
The name is totally great.
We
I love it. All right, here we go. All right, so we put you guys in the waiting area, and we'll be right back. Now we're all back. 1 second. All right, we got Motor Loaf by the Tragic Radicals.
We lost Pete and Adam, but I'm still here.
Go.
Hey, I like that stuff.
Hey, thanks.
I did too. That was really good.
Yeah, it was really cool. The last song, the kind of surf punk kind of thing. There was 3 members in that one though, yeah?
There was. When we recorded that song, it was just us 2. But
I see.
The guy who recorded us,
A friend of ours, Lee
he's
Norton.
a good friend of ours, Mr. Lee Norton.
He's a bass player, and I was like,
he
why
is
don't you play bass on one of the
exactly. He recorded that album that we made, and he is a bass player. And that song, when we wrote that song, I was still playing bass,
and it had a good bass.
and it had a good bass line in it. So we said, "Hey, Mr. Lee, why don't you record the bass over that track?" And since he recorded the bass in the recording, why don't you come be in the music video too?
Silly man,
We needed him, and like he killed.
That's cool, man.
It was funny video.
So we had a good time making that. We were watching it and reminiscing about the day we shot that
We
video.
haven't seen it in
and
so long.
yeah, it's a fun time.
The mechanical bull in my backyard.
That mechanical bull was cool.
You
Yeah.
The
in your
horn
backyard.
It was in my
above the rider, that was
Yeah, we had a good time making that video.
Jenny, unmute yourself.
there you go.
I feel like being at Saddleback Ranch.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And the bull riding. I always wanted to do that, but I was like, I don't know.
It's easier to
I
live.
actually have. Yeah,
I
I
bet
did it
you
one year.
have.
Chico, I was on it's Chico, wherever that is up north.
Yeah.
California. It's a college town, and I was on tour with another band, and we stopped through Chico, and all these college kids were riding the mechanical bull, and I was like, I'm gonna ride the mechanical bull.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Middle of the summer, and I had shorts on. And I got this big old like rug burn on the inside of my
Yeah, you gotta chalk that shit first, baby.
Ouch. Now you know.
Well, I was
Yeah,
drinking
yeah.
like a bull. I didn't really feel it till the next day.
Aw.
Now I feel left out. See, all of you have ridden a mechanical bull, and
Oh, it's
I
the
have
best.
not.
It's so much fun.
And now I just have to do it. I just have to do it.
Make it happen,
You know
Captain.
what I mean?
You can do it.
I gotta make it happen.
Wear
Gonna do
pants.
it.
Wear long pants. Yeah.
Oh, I always wear long pants.
Among other burns, that's not the burn you want to wake up with the next day.
Yeah, it's
That's right.
Oh,
No,
God,
it isn't.
no.
No.
just ask.
I don't like any burns, especially not that kind. God damn.
Unless you're into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
There's something for
Certain
everybody.
things you don't wear shorts.
There's
Certain things you
something
don't
for
wear
everybody.
shorts,
That's
like
always been
riding
said.
a motorcycle. Never ride a motorcycle while wearing shorts. I highly advise against it.
Yep.
Agreed.
I was stupid and did that as a passenger. And if you go to get off the motorcycle and you do it the wrong way, your calf will
Exhaust
get
pipe.
melted.
Yeah.
God damn, yeah.
Yeah.
I have one on each calf.
You've ridden on too many motorcycles then.
Riding.
Twice. The 2 times I rode as a passenger. I was stupid and wore fucking
Yeah.
shorts. Well, 2 of the many times I rode as a passenger. I rode many times, but 2 of the times in the summer I was stupid and wore shorts.
I feel like I'm discovering as a general rule, just don't ride anything in shorts.
Pretty much. I mean, a regular bicycle, I think you're okay.
You don't ride a bicycle
Unless you fall, and then you're fucked because now you're
better off
crap.
with the whatever those compression pants are that for
We're at
biking.
a certain age now, I guess. We gotta. Be careful.
Right. I need to wear
Riding
pants just to drive my own car.
Dude.
Roads around here are so shitty. My spine gets dislocated if I'm not wearing soft pants.
Gray sweatpants for you.
Too funny.
God damn it.
Oh, you have been watching Wicked Entertaining, for those of you just tuning in. And we have been talking for the last, almost 2.5 fucking hours. We've been with Carry On, wonderful rock band.
Wicked entertaining, I must say.
We have been having a real good
punch on
time.
that one. It has been wicked entertaining. God damn it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Wicked Entertaining. I rebranded that back in the day. We used to be Jenny's Real Talk on the Block.
I remember that
back in the day. Right. That was our venture for 5 years, and then we decided I kind of wanted something a little more adult sounding, and I don't know. To me, it was just like it was just stupid, and I was like, you know what? We need to include everyone because I have co-hosts too. So the whole Jenny thing, it just had to go. So then we rebranded. When we moved to the East Coast, then we became Wicked Entertaining. But even when we move back to the West Coast, we'll stay Wicked Entertaining. Just as, I don't know, the name. I guess suits us better, and it's more inclusive. It's more inclusive. It's not just like mine on the shit. It's like everybody. We're all a part of it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I think it's just better. Yeah.
Works for me.
Word.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we need to get going with this GoFundMe account.
Right. We need to get serious.
Come back. Oh, here we go. Ed Rycourt. What's up, my buddy Ed? Oh yeah, Ed says, "What up to Tragic Radicals?"
Ed has played us on his show also. Big shout out to Ed. Thank you.
Nice. And then we got Delane. Delane says, "Doll Hut, Anaheim, OC." Yes. Okay. So.
Hell yeah. What's up, Delane?
Yeah, I love it when people pop on. My whole thing is I want to be able for people to call in. I'm like, how in the hell do I add that functionality to this
party
shit?
line?
That's what I'm saying back in the day, people could call in. Dude, we were when we used to be on the other show at LA Talk Radio.
Yeah.
Literally Charo fucking called in on an
I was
episode.
just talking about her today. We just saw her. She's amazing.
Charo called in on the episode. Okay, so rest in peace, and we miss you. One of my friends passed away. He was Marco Lesher, and that was Charo's nephew, her sister's son. Unfortunately, passed away at a very young age. He was only, I think, maybe 46. Somewhere, it was mid 40s. Yeah, I've been to Charo's house a few times. Super. I never got to meet her though. Every time I went to the house, she wasn't there. I had one time I could have met her. They were having a family gathering, invited me and stuff, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to make that one. And so it was always just like. Unfortunately, I kept missing her, but it kept running into Ron Jeremy. I don't know what the fuck that is. Him and Andy Dick just haunt me. Oh my god.
That's an unfortunate series of run-ins right there with Ron Jeremy. And
yeah, I've had some real nutty times with Andy Dick. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Some really, really interesting moments in my life have
Some
been
hard
spent
times, I bet.
on Jeremy and Andy Dick. Yeah.
Mine too. The whole look-alike, and you know.
Oh God, dude! I've had a lot of interesting times with celebrities over the years. That's all I'm gonna say. See that's what I'm talking about. I meld in many worlds. I don't just do I'm in so many different things. Like I do red carpet movie premiere stuff. I do I also work with like hip hop and rap, the rap world. I work in many different worlds. I have like the whole horror genre thing with like music and even like just horror movies in general, actors, and I work with a lot of different people. I mean, I'm friends with the chick who played Judith Myers, who the first person that Michael Myers ever murdered on screen. So
Nice.
that's what I'm saying. You just like it. I just end up knowing like a whole shitload of different people in different worlds. You just never know where this career will take you.
That's what we love about you, Jenny.
Yes, ma'am.
I need to get back with WWE is who I need to get back with. I miss those fuckers. Dude, when you walk up to the box office and WWE has personally left you fucking tickets at the box office and other people are like trying to get in and you walk up and you get some... I love the look on people's faces. That's all. I used to walk up to the box office at the Whiskey A Go-Go all the time, be like, yeah, I'm on the list. I'm like, what? People are all looking at me like giving me the stank eye. Like, fuck you. You just wish you were me. I don't have that clout here. It sucks. That's why I miss Los Angeles. I need to go back.
Come back.
Maine's fucking boring. It's all I know.
Come back.
That's all I know.
Yep, come on back.
All right, we're doing the GoFundMe. That's it. That's all I know.
All right.
We're doing
Decided
this. Fuck
you're
yeah.
doing it.
We're doing it.
Tyler, we're doing the GoFundMe.
We're doing it.
Get to it.
Yes, I need to come visit. I've been trying to plan a trip out there. I would like to do it where I need to do this in it majorly in advance, though, is to get a few some concerts going before when I get out there, I can host them. Like do some. I'd want to get into some different venues. I got to see what's going on out there, and then get us some shows going on. And book you guys and book some other bands, do some different stuff, different genre nights. We'll keep like you guys. I would not put you guys with like metal bands and things like that. That would not be a good fit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like mixed genre nights are okay if it's like rock, metal, punk. You know what I mean? Certain like hard rock. I'd say like hard rock, metal, and punk. Those ones, you can kind of put them together. They might fit well.
With anybody.
That's what I'm saying. I know you can play. I know you can play before.
Metal.
I have seen you guys play a metal night before with Nathan. Shout out Nathan Young from Youngblood Productions. I know I've seen you guys play out there like characters and shit. When I used to go see you guys play there. That was
a long time ago. That was like when we first got together.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. It's been a minute. I've known you guys forever. So I'm saying I've known Mark and those guys from Carry On for a long time too.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
That's what I'm saying. I've known Amy since 2018 when I met her at the Vans Warped Tour band Battle of the Bands when I was one of the judges.
I was one of the contestants.
You never know where this world might take you. I might be a judge judging you in a music
Hopefully.
competition. You just don't fucking know. But that's where it led me to a lot of like artist management. Like my first band I ever managed was Satanic Johnny.
Yeah.
I miss those fuckers. Those are some good dudes. I love that band, man. They're crazy. So I'm saying I've managed many different genres. I've had a couple of hip hop artists. I've had like metal bands, punk rock bands, anything you can think of, pretty much. I think I even had a country artist at one time.
It was
Wow.
your country era.
That's what I'm saying. You just never know.
Your country era.
Know where life could take you. But all right, so we're gonna wrap it up for this evening. I think we've had a lot of fun though. Entertaining with your host Jennifer DeVoe Muse and the lovely sultry songstress Amy Bowman. We will have the Mac Daddy of Metal, Shyler Staver, will be back next week with us when we have Jeff Gold on the show.
Ooh.
Jeff Gold, holy shit. The musical stylings of Jeff Gold.
Ooh.
He plays more like, think Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, that's going to be great. I never know till I come on the show, honestly.
Kinda, that really good, feel good music from long ago. I don't know. I like that style of music too. You just never know. I like many different genres. I don't like to pigeonhole myself into one thing because that's boring. Who likes that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Experiment. Even as a band, you should be experimenting.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
you guys, biggest thing is go check out Wicked Entertaining. We have Get Real Global TV, which is our own TV channel, right here on YouTube and Twitch. We're also on TikTok. We have our Instagram page. Go just check it out. Literally, just type in Get Real Global TV. You can find us anywhere. We are Get Real Global Radio, KGRL. We are a legitimate, legal digital broadcasting company. I am with the National Association of Digital Broadcasters. So we make sure that everything is up and fully legal, and we are a legitimate actual radio station. You can find us on Spreaker. We are also on iHeartRadio. We are on many other channels and outlets, and we are distributed by Sony Music Entertainment, Sony Music Publishing, The Orchard by Sony, as well as 50/50 Global Music Incorporated. Please go check out Carry On. Type in Carry and then the dash on band. Find them anywhere. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them on Twitter. They're on X. Fuck X. They're on Instagram. Fuck X now. Fuck them. I just fuck them. I'm all set with X. I think I'm gonna take all my goddamn shit off of X right about now. But we'll go check out Carry On Band. They're on Instagram and Facebook, and most people have like a TikTok account at this point, or do kind of videos and things like that. You don't do that?
We're
He
not.
says, no, we do not do TikTok. He says, okay, I got you.
Probably should, but
Well, you don't have to. That's the whole wonderfulness of media.
that's right.
Is you can choose
TikTok
what
is not
you want to do. No, it's not for everything. It's not for everybody. That's media influencers like myself, maybe, or people like that. I could see doing that. Maybe some bands. It depends on what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own avenue and what they're doing. So I say it's good for some things and some people, and not good for others. So that's why I say you pick and choose what's best for you. That's the great thing about it. I think Instagram and Facebook are really great platforms just to get your stuff out on. And of course, always for music, you got SoundCloud and Spotify and Bandcamp And there's a lot of different sites you can go
on all that.
Exactly. Do you guys have a website for Carry On Band?
carry-onband.com.
Nice. There you go. See? Branding. Perfect. And you guys are consistent with your branding. I hate it when bands are not consistent with their branding. Your Instagram, your Facebook, all your stuff should all be the same. Tragic Radicals, it should be the Tragic Radicals on everything. Same with Carry On Band. And I like how you got the carry/on. See? What do you guys have for your social media?
We are consistent. Instagram, The Tragic Radicals. Facebook, The Tragic Radicals. Our website, thetragicradicals.com. Bandcamp /The Tragic Radicals. Always including the, and you'll find us. The Tragic Radicals. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
We are the Tragic Radicals.
I love it. That's what I'm saying. Branding.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
All of it. Anything.
Not everybody does that. They need to be consistent with their branding. They need to be constantly posting. I am sorry, but not enough bands post their shit. Not enough bands market themselves. Not enough bands say, we're playing this date. We're playing this date. You should do a goddamn little video. People like videos.
They do.
They love to watch little videos. Just 30 seconds, a minute, something quick. It doesn't have to be really fucking long. You come on, you say shit, you say, look, we're playing this show, such and such a night, this, that, whatever. You know what I mean? And you want to start plugging that shit about a month or so in advance, at least a month.
Right.
Maybe more. Plug it. And you just, you film one little advertisement for that show. And you just keep playing that one video. You don't got to come on all the time and constantly. You just and you nowadays you can set it up to where it automatically like posts on specific days and times and whatever. You set up a schedule ahead of time, so you don't even have to fucking be there for it. You've already set that shit on autopilot. You're like, this video is going to play these days, these times, blah, blah, blah. Boom, done, over. Set it and forget it. It's like a fucking Ronco.
It's like a crock pot.
Goddamn Ronco. You're going to fucking set it and forget it. Okay?
Okay, I'm following you both now.
Thanks.
Thank you, Amy.
There you go. Subscribe.
Post it out.
Subscribe. Go to the Tragic Radicals. Go to Carry On Band. Subscribe to their YouTube channels. Follow them on Spotify. They all have these pages. Go subscribe. Follow them on Facebook. Like them on Instagram. Whatever you got to do. Do all that. Same with our show, Wicked Entertaining. Subscribe, like, share, follow. And share. That's another thing. If you see a video for a band on YouTube, oh my God, this is the most amazing video ever. This is a great song. Share that shit on Facebook. You can share it on Instagram.
Share it out.
You can share. That's what I'm saying. We need to be plugging each other more and helping each other. And that's the big thing. Be supportive as a community when you are a musician or an actor or an author or anybody. We should all be supporting each other.
Artists.
I love you, Ed
Artists need to support artists. Artists need to support artists. That's it. It doesn't matter what your art is. It doesn't matter what your art is. Artists supporting artists is the best way for artists to succeed.
Exactly.
I love that.
That's what I'm saying. Stop being so fucking competitive. You know what I mean?
Yep. Agreed. I could not agree more.
That's what I'm saying. So, all right. So we got a game plan. We're going to go back to Cali. We're going to open our own fucking music venue. And we're going to start doing some more shows where we're
going to call it the 6-Star Bar.
6-Star Bar. There you go.
4-star bar.
It's going to be Horns for Days. That's what it's called. Horns for Days.
The SICK Star Bar, like Sick Star Bar.
We're going to be called the Wicked. It's Wicked.
It's Wicked 6
Wicked
Wicked.
Star Bar. Wicked
Star
Star
Bar.
Bar.
That's too
Wicked
easy.
Star Bar. There you
Wicked
go.
Star Bar.
We have too much fun on this show. That's all I'm saying. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching our show tonight. Again, go share, like, subscribe, and follow to everybody involved this evening. We will be back next week with Jeff Gold. And tomorrow, Amy and I will be on Fear and Fascination, Horror, Sci-Fi, and Fantasy Unleashed as we do part 2 of slasher films. We're doing slasher films of the 1980s. It's going to be so much fun. You'll scream for more.
Peak slasher films right there.
That's what I'm
Good
saying.
time.
We're going to be talking about Sleepaway Camp. We're going to be talking about Friday the 13th. We're going to be talking about all the good ones. That's what I'm saying. All the good shit. That's one of the best decades for that era of film. So join us tomorrow for Fear and Fascination, Horror, Sci-Fi, and Fantasy Unleashed. That is going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Get Real Global TV and Get Real Global Radio, KGRL. Till tomorrow and next week, we'll see you. Shout out.
Bye.
Have a great
Thank
week.
you. Wicked Entertaining. We love you.
Love you guys. Everybody
you.
stay safe
Thank you.
and keep on rocking.
See you next time.
Bye.